Hey there.
Good to see you again. I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Welcome to Brandt's Backcountry Adventure. Come on in.
You probably recognize Chris Big Air Brandt from last year's Winter X Games. He took home the gold medal for snowmobile freestyle. Now, this Sled Next superstar is giving fans and enthusiasts the chance to go for the ride of their lives. This week, it's our turn. Chris is treating us to the full Brandt Backcountry Adventure experience, along with some familiar faces from the Speedworks crew.
This is the Backcountry Lodge. We kind of set it up so everyone could be together. You know, no hotels, no group separation. This is all together and hanging out and having a good time. It's just just kind of a cool, homey place to when we're not ripping up the paths. It's a cool place to hang out. Yeah, Misha, the rest of the place is this way.
I thought you said to jump on it.
Yeah, that's a love sack.
I love that thing.
Thing's pimpy.
Riders stay at a 4-bedroom house right in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, where they're given breakfast, lunch, dinner, and of course, an endless supply of Monster energy drinks.
Yeah, we got 4 bedrooms in the lodge. It sleeps 6, and we kind of wanted to keep the group a little smaller so it's not a junk show up on the hill. So 6 people, that's the max.
And that's so nice, Chris, because then everyone feels like they get individual attention.
Yeah, and that's, we just wanted to try to make everything as personable as possible.
Yeah.
Not only just hanging out at the lodge, but also up on the hill where we can all get one-on-one time and have fun riding.
Yeah.
This is probably one of my favorite parts about the whole tour is the food. The food is absolutely amazing. I'm going to be either 200 pounds and not able to ride, or I need to keep riding. So.
Well, we'll see at X Games, won't we?
That's right. We always have good snow here in Colorado, so good snow equals getting stuck a lot. Mm-hmm. And so for the people who get stuck a lot, we got a jacuzzi tub and just a cool hangout pad here. So this house stuff is all fine and dandy, but
great, fantastic, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's go check out the shop. That's the cool stuff.
Look at this.
Yeah, we have just a whole range of snowmobiles here. We have all the way from a stock snowmobile to a 300 horsepower turbocharged M1000. All for these clients to ride. We just got so much help from a lot of different companies this year to make these snowmobiles different. You're not just renting a stock snowmobile, because I don't really like to ride a stock sled, so I wouldn't expect my clients to either.
That's crazy. So these have like all these bells and whistles for people who want to try something different.
Yeah, we even have one with nitrous on it too. So yeah, Boondoctor hooked us up with a bunch of cool stuff for the tour sleds, and it's gonna be a fun ride.
So what sled is the fastest one in here?
The fastest one is that M8 with a Boondoctor turbo, and that snowmobile, it scares me, in fact. We're at 11,000 feet, and just the snow is crisper, the mountains are big. Mm-hmm. We have 320 days of sunshine every year. It's just ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
I don't know about that 320, but I just made that number up.
All right, so if people want to bring their own snowmobile, can they?
Oh yeah, of course. We try to not discourage people bringing their own sled, but I really get tired of digging skidoos out all day. So if they want to ride a real sled, I have M's available at any time.
All right, so how do people sign up?
It's really simple, actually. You just go to BrandtsBackcountryAdventure.com. I think it's like one of the longest website addresses in the world, but that's BrandtsBackcountryAdventure.com. You can go on there, click on the calendar, see what dates are available. Contact me if you have any questions, and book your dates.
Perfect. Easy enough?
Yep. So why don't we go have some breakfast and then let's go ride?
Let's.
Cool.
Awesome. I get this one.
Yeah, that one.
That's mine.
So what do you No, this is not yours. So how has it been? I heard you went riding yesterday. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we went riding a little bit the day we came in, and then all day yesterday. Things have been going really good. Snow is awesome. The facility Chris has provided us with is even better. Can't say enough good about the whole backcountry adventure, and then all the testing and stuff that we're doing, making sure everything's good to go. For when all these people signed up to come to these rides and stuff, it's going to be a good deal.
Okay, now I've been riding with you before, and I'm a little faster. Does it make you a little nervous that I'm going riding with you today?
Not at all, because I'm pretty sure everybody at home knows.
I don't know. I don't think so.
What are you looking at? I got a brand new fleet of 08 Arctic Cats. Got a bunch of help from some of the industry's coolest aftermarket companies. We've got one stock M8 and one stock M1000, and then we have stage 1 and stage 2. These are all sleds that are going to be ridden by the clients. We did all Speedworks stuff on the mod sleds, built by Eric at Vogue Performance. Signed Jeremy up, and he brought a couple, I guess I'll call them flatliners, because they kind of have an accent, kind of, you know, from that way. We went and found some pretty awesome snow already today, and now we're gonna tune the sleds up a little bit more and go have a good time.
The motor itself appears to be just a stock 800 with a Boondocker turbo kit on it, and one of our Speedworks Y pipes and single pipes that we're doing a bunch of development on with Eric at Alpine and Chris.
It's like a $30,000 snowmobile, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But
And when you watch it go up the hill, you'll know why it costs $30,000.
it's so gnarly. Like, people aren't ready for this.
Roughly at about 9,000 to 10,000 feet. And today we are doing a bunch of product testing on the 08 Arctic Cat M8 sleds. And we have all 4 stages of performance levels that we offer. What we've got here is a 2008 stock M8. It is reclutched to be ridden at this elevation, 9,000 to 10,000 feet. From there, this is basically our baseline setup for the testing we're going to be doing. You know, all the comparisons and everything we do, once we think we got something that works good, this is what we compare it to make sure we are doing better, you know, or making it better. This is what we let the producer ride so it doesn't get away from him. Here we basically have our stage 1 kit. It's got one of Eric's lightweight high flow intakes on it, our Speedworks Y pipe, single pipe and lightweight muffler. It's reclutched, and the 08 models require a Boondocker fuel controller. This is what we classify as our stage 1 kit. It's an entry level, it's good, it's safe, it's reliable, but it'll outperform the stock sled all day long.
Actually, what we're here to do is prove just what he said, that it will outperform a stock sled. So we're going to run it through a series of comparative tests, both drag racing on flats, in untracked snow, which you'll see a little later, and then in some climbs. And I think that's really the key thing, is trying to meet the use demand of the rider out here. Everybody rides a little different, and we're trying to make sure these packages work for everybody.
It's gonna be a fun year on these bad boys.
This unit is very similar in terms of the exhaust setup and the intake setup that you'll see on the stage 1 kit. However, to this we have added an additional high compression head and cylinder porting, and of course clutching to match those. Again, utilizing the Boondocker fuel control to meet the fuel demands, and this should be markedly faster than the stage 1 kit. This would be considered a stage 2 kit.
And what we've got here is stage 4. This is these guys' pride and joy. I can't wait to ride this thing myself. I got to see it in action a little bit yesterday. This thing is really bad.
Yeah, what we've got is basically a combination of a kit that we've worked with Boondocker on. This is employing a Garrett-based turbo kit and an intercooler. And we've been working with Jeremy all year to develop an exhaust system that favors a better runnability for the turbo sleds. As turbo popularity has increased, we've found that we're going to have to meet the demands again of the customers, and that's what we're trying to do with this package.
A lot of this stuff, like the pipe itself, these are in the early stages of development. I mean, this is stuff that's going to be available later on in the year.
And my role is to show people how insane and how ridiculous these things are, and that's what we're going to do today. I mean, this is a 445-pound snowmobile with 275 horsepower, and you put that power to weight to anything, and it's going to be insane, and I get to do it on the snow.
Everything went as planned. We're going to keep messing with stuff. I mean, our fuel settings and stuff are still a little bit off. I mean, we just rode a little bit this morning and a little bit last night. So, I mean, by the end of the day, we should have stuff dialed in pretty good. There's good powder, and we can pack it down to simulate hard pack conditions too. So the conditions are pretty much ideal here, you know.
I already see a progression from yesterday, and I'll see a progression tomorrow, and that's the biggest key, is getting on these Arctic Cats, and they're just the easiest sled to ride, and they're a blast. You know, I try to explain to people what it's like to ride this turbo, and you just can't. What you don't understand is that it gets to a point when your skis are, you know, 6 feet off the ground, and you don't want to let off because you'll come down hard, but at the same time you're about to loop out. So it is going to challenge my ability this year, and I cannot wait to see some of the things this thing's going to do.
Yeah, let's see how launch is. You know, as part of our Speedworks package, we were thinking about mounting a temp probe in the hot dog to see whether our burritos are done yet when it's lunchtime, but we'll just see here. Have to question whether it's steaming or not steaming. Oh yeah, that's lunch.
SledHead 24/7 is brought to you by Polaris, experience winning performance. Yamaha, the leader in four-stroke snowmobile technology. Arctic Cat, share our passion. And Snow Week Magazine and Snowgoer.com, home of the Inside Power Sports Show. Welcome back to SledHead 24/7. We are still out on our Brant backcountry adventure in the beautiful Rocky Mountains. And we are out today riding some new Arctic Cat M1000 mod sleds. And guess what? Here is your chance to win a new sled of your own.
You've seen our test riders rave about it. You've read the critics' reviews. Now, SledHead 24/7 wants to give one lucky rider a free Polaris IQ shift. Here's how. If you're a loyal Polaris customer currently driving a 2004 Polaris snowmobile or earlier, then SledHead 24/7 wants to shift your ride. Send a 2 to 4 minute DVD, VHS, or mini DV tape to the address on your screen. Introduce yourself and your old Polaris. Tell us why you need your very own customized 2009 IQ shift. SledHead 24/7 will then select 4 contestants from the video entries to come to Minnesota, the home of Polaris, this January for an unforgettable snowmobiling weekend. Through a series of fun challenges, you will try to convince the SledHead 24/7's TV audience that you are the most deserving as they vote online for the final winner. All entries must be received by Tuesday, January 1st, 2008. Don't delay. If you don't have access to a video camera, please send a photo of yourself with your old sled and a written introduction. But videos are preferred. Only one finalist will win the 2009 shift, but all finalists will go home with cool Polaris prizes. The winner will be revealed at the end of online voting, March 2008.
Oh my God, that is a stupid, crazy deal.
Well, while we go have some fun in the mountains, it's time for you to check this out.
Tim Erickson here, editor of Snowgoer Magazine, and here with Inside Power Sports. I'm standing on the track where today we just wrapped up the Snow Week and Dynotech Research Shootout. In the past, this event has run on snow, on mud, on grass. Well, you can see that we had snow this year. That brought out a great crowd. We saw amazing things today. In 660 feet, we had machines here today that hit 123 miles an hour. Here they come at you.
Well, you know, it's kind of an interesting event because a lot of people come here to see the stock sleds. A lot of people haven't bought their sleds yet, and they come to the shootout to find out who's got it and who doesn't, who's fast and who's not.
You know, if somebody hasn't ridden a sled in the last 5 years, they got on one of these new ones, it's hard to believe how much it's changed.
Then the aftermarket guys bring out all the machinery, the big iron, the fast iron, a loud iron that everybody says, well, you know, how did they do that? You know, the pipes and the special clutching kits and all the stuff that goes along with it.
This showcases what people can do, and this is something people look forward to. This has grown over the years. This is one of the big events.
Look around, all these people here that are looking to see their favorite snowmobiles go fast.
Speed is just the sheer rush of acceleration and horsepower and just feeling the snowmobile pulling your arms hard and having fun and hopefully beating your buddy.
This is the one we're really proud of. This one's equipped with a Boondocker turbocharger, over 400 horsepower.
We've had a lot of fun with this sled all summer, racing on the asphalt and on the grass. Now we're hoping to show it can go in the snow too.
We specialize in anything high performance Polaris oriented. We do all machine work and big bore kits and porting, but it's got our 1200cc triple in it. It's got over 300 horsepower. We talk about adrenaline rush, that's where it's at.
This is a Mach Z with a 1240 crankshaft kit in it. On pump gas, it's about 215 horsepower. It's very trailable, very reliable. Cast cylinders, cast head, set of pipes, quiet.
That thing running? You can't even hear it. Very, very quiet.
The shootout was pretty good today. We had our results with our Apex shootout. We're right in the hunt for the fastest trail mod machine. A turbo sled is so addictive. And once you get a little taste of it, you know, you gotta have a lot more, a lot more, a lot more.
We got the top speed and top ET of the event. That's 123 miles an hour and only 660 feet in the snow. It's quite a thrill. It's definitely the fastest machine I've ever been on, including all the race sleds I've been on. It's more than 100 horsepower more than any normal race sled.
I'd also like to send out a special thank you to Spectro Oils and Studboy Traction Products, official sponsors of this event. Well, that's a wrap for our event this year, but we'll see you here next year at Woodgate, New York's Adirondack Shootout.
All right, Chris, so we're having so much fun out here, but my question is everybody gonna get the same treatment? Because we're a little spoiled, you know?
Yeah, you know, I thought about kind of, you know, favoring to the camera people, but you know, this is actually the whole deal. This is the whole experience for Brant's backcountry adventure. It's all about just having fun, coming out here and enjoying the rock. You know, this is actually the most open you'll ever see it. I don't like to spend too much time in the meadows doing POW turns. I'm not really into that. So, you know, my favorite type of riding is tree riding, and I can't wait to show people what that's like and where you can go and get them lost in the trees. Should be
Good
fun.
for you. I mean, and what better of a tour guide? Chris Brant, are you kidding me, you guys? I mean, this is awesome. I feel like it's like a chance of a lifetime.
Well, you know, and that's kind of what I want to make it feel for everybody is like this is something that they want to do every year.
After a long day of mountain riding with Chris Brant, our crew headed back to the house for our farewell dinner.
I thought filling the sleds was going to be expensive. Jeez, feeding these guys.
All right, well, before we go, we have one last story for you.
Right now, we're at Brainerd International Raceway on the snowcross track. What Jed is doing is he's going to get out on a Yamaha Nitro and just show you what our snowcross practice is like.
This year, DIR has several practices lined up. They're for amateurs and professional riders, semi-pro who are just looking to come out and get some track time and hone their skills, or just come out and ride in a controlled environment where you can go as fast as you want. There's no oncoming traffic.
And really, our practices that we've scheduled are open to anybody. The public can come in here and pay a fee and come in and practice along with, you know, any amateur or pro that wishes to come in here as well.
We've got a lot of equipment out here. We've got trail groomers, we've got a snowcat, we've got a dozer. This year we're going to be really trying hard to fluff the track real well so you have softer landings, so it's more prepped like a race track. This year, Brothers Motorsports of Brainerd as well as Yamaha were nice enough to give us this FX Nitro to run. We've got this available for demo rides at our practices, so if you come, you pay to practice, you can do a couple laps on either this or the Phaser.
These sleds are awesome. We're having a lot of fun with them.
The Nitro can be used for a range of things, from big airtime snowcross to endurance racing to just going out and having fun on the trails. Today I'll be riding on the snowcross practice track and our snowcross track. This section is just a small portion of the track we'll have for the cross-country race.
We're in the process of designing and building a 1.5 mile cross-country course in anticipation of our February 23rd and 24th USCC SledHead 24/7 Triple Crown race. And we're really excited about people riding sleds in this year for all of our events. We anticipate people will ride their sleds in from 40 miles out. We hope to see everybody out here this year for all of our snow events, whether it's the WPSA at the end of this month, a regional event at the end of this month, our USCC race, third week of February, or WPSA National, the 8th and 9th of March.
SledHead 24/7 is brought to you by Arctiva, the Performance Power Sports Outfitter, the USCC, the official cross-country racing association of SledHead 24/7, and Truckee Boots and Z1R helmets, the perfect fit.
Well, that does it for this episode of SledHead 24/7. It's getting late, so we're going to go ahead and call it a night, but you can always visit us online at sledhead24-7.com.
All right. Well, before we go.
That was way too traumatized.
Welcome back to SledHead 24/7. We are still up. You guys! What? I've already asked you. Be quiet. No, I'm working. Oh. Anyway.